Hi all. So the last you heard from me, I quit this game at level 99. I tried to balance progression of quests, which are quite expensive with gear upgrades, and found myself unable to progress further. My dailies kept getting me killed on my Australian ping, with my lacking defense points. Over the Christmas holidays, I had enough time to myself to consider coming back. My plan was to jump onto the KalOnline global Discord and find out the market rate for party scrolls I had in my inventory. By selling them and stunting my already stunted progression, I would be able to buy gear upgrades and hopefully progress again without spending real money. I was told my 6 fourth floor party admission tickets for the Infinite Tower were worth 10kk each. Substantial enough to get another G90 piece of gear if they sold. However, I was unable to find a buyer. Lastly, I quit last time because I was too short-sighted to see the need for a buff character. This is an old game and buffers aren't readily available. If you decide to play, I would suggest multi-boxing a shaman or CJB, or even both at the same time as your main. I was a bit burned out last time to go back and create a new character, but at a progression semi-stuck point. I think now is the time. So this journey is following my buff character's climb. I wrote all of this down prior to trying to log into my accounts, and found one had been disabled for inactivity, and the other hadn't had its secondary password set. The inactive one wasn't receiving its activation email, and the other got locked out for incorrect password despite using it to log in. This game's systems are in absolute shambles. At times it drives me fucking wild. I ended up getting the emails for both accounts. However, both required C/S tickets to resolve as their system couldn't detect my accounts. This has happened in the past with a main of mine, and I lost the account entirely, as these two were just placeholders for the buff outs. I didn't bother creating the CS tickets, and just created new accounts instead. Oh my god, it didn't end there. I made a new Gmail to register a new KL account, all good. I went to make a second Gmail for the next account, and I've maxed my phone number on Gmails, so I had to use another provider. I found a new provider and made an email, went to make the second KL account, only to receive a message. I have created too many KL accounts on this IP, contact C/S center. Fuck me, there is no salvation from this pain in the ass. I sent an email to their C/S center, and they wanted copies of my driver's license, selfies, written notes, actually a joke at this point for an empty account. So I decided to make a Yahoo email, and use my phone disconnected from the Wi-Fi to make an account. This resulted in the verification email never arriving in the Yahoo account, and a secondary Yahoo account could not be created under the same phone number. Holy shit, 3 days into trying, and I can't fucking believe it. I finally thought I'd recover an old Gmail account and use that. Now the GameAgit sign-up page requires an email to have no full stops or numbers. You must enter plain text. Are you joking me, cunt? Day 4, I woke up considering playing RuneScape instead, but I knew what my heart really wanted: KalOnline outs. So I started trying new things. I dug through old Gmails. Every account I logged into already had an inactive old KL account attached to it, so painful. I found one without, but it was my full name, with numbers at the end, exceeding the KalOnline account creation limit for emails. Can you believe it? I wasn't receiving my texts from Yahoo on sign-up yesterday, which actually blocked my number from making new accounts. Thankfully though, I tried again this morning via WhatsApp instead of text and received my code. Via text LOL. But alas, I now have a main and 2 outs, so I'm able to multi-log a CJB and a shaman buffer finally. What an enormous headache that was, for really no reason other than stupid IT staff working for GameAgit and 2-factor authentication plaguing our lives. Now, I don't want to be harassed for buffs all the time, so I've named my characters in a way that people will know they need to pay if they want buffs. I'll buff for free when I'm feeling whimsy, but for the most part, leave me alone, son. I worked too hard to make this characters to be your lil buff bitch for free. Anyway, now that we sorted all that, I got into the game, made my CJB and shaman. At first I was using both characters at once, one per screen and killing things fast as hell. But honestly, it wasn't needed at this stage. Monsters are too weak, so I just follow along with one character and quest on the other. At level 18 I forgot to party them up when I logged in, and was confused by the experience disparity, until I went to turn in my quests and realized one of the characters hadn't had any progress towards completion. Shit. So lesson learned early, make sure they're partied. I'm currently level 20 on both buffers now, climbing my way to job change. It's surprisingly fun to play 2 accounts at once, especially when you overpull on one. The other can take aggro / help speed up kills or party heal, so good. If you're coming back to KalOnline, I highly recommend making outs from the get-go.